How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to our time, depending on when Natanda they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bongalicious information, my people. Now, well done, my people. Now, welcome. When I hear what we the hear, wonder shall never end. My people, these are the two women that all of us know popularly that have been in the life of Linc's Edochie. The first one is Linc's ex-wife, that is Amaka Paula. Linc's Edochie, that's the one they call Apple Love TV. She has a podcast, Apple Love TV, where she evangelizes the word of God and talks to people who are depressed and who are oppressed, trying to bring emotional healing and inner healing to them. That's the work that Amaka had been doing in Abuja. And you know that Amaka also had a school. It's a proprietress of a school. She has a school and that's where she works. She has a school. She's a proprietress. Then the other one you can see at the middle there is Yinka. Mental. Everybody know Yinka Mental. The one that come to scatter the internet that Linc's Edochie engaged her. Just an engagement of few hours. The engagement was not up to 72 hours. Yes, it wasn't even up to 72 hours or 96 hours. Is it up to 96 hours? The lady wear clothes, enter bush. Immediately begin the shout on social media, the drag Queen May. He wants to represent the Duchess, to be the one that will drag Queen May down, right, to represent the Duchess. After all, what they are doing to the Duchess are not good. She now know everything. They never even introduce them to the family. The man never even collect the perfume. The woman not even collect anything. They never even know him. Immediately, don't they go social media, they holler. I don't know why all these people, when nobody know, when nobody don't accept, now then they do this thing pass. Now so Judy Austin began now for you, the Doche. Judy Austin won't be say, the day where they carry those Obon money people go do small thing, where they do on her head, carry money, dash him, papa can't turn him money, they give him as bride price. Because I never see where an Igbo man go collect bride price when the kinsman of the groom is not there. It's never done. You understand? Before a bride price is paid, the kinsman of the groom, it is not the groom that pays the bride price, it's the kinsman or the family or the father representative that comes to collect or to pay the bride price, and the bride's father will collect and hand over the bride to the person that represented the father of the groom. Then that's just how it is done. It's a very simple thing. We explain it every time. So anybody that stands to tell you that Judy Austin's bride price was paid, that person does not know how bride price is paid. Bride price is a traditional thing. It's a normal organized thing. It's a way of life of the people. It's the culture of the Easterners. The way you pay bride price, and until it follow the procedure. That is why when you want to collect your bride price back, you also follow the procedure of collection of the bride price back, because the bride price you will collect it back through a procedure also by giving it to where it was given. You return it to where it was given and to the person that it was given. And the person that gave it to you. That's how the bride price also is returned. It's a very simple, sweet, traditional thing. But whereby you don't do it that way, it is an issue. So what I'm saying is that Yinkolo Menta was just an engagement. And after the engagement, the parents didn't even accept it. I learned that she sponsored the party that, the reconciliation party that Yude Doche had with his brothers. Links, Yinkolo reconciled it as Yul was reconciled with Link with Yul. Links reconciled with Yul, and Yul reconciled with Jean and some other ones. There's a serious problem in that family because of Judy Austin. A lot of things scattered, but they say there was this time that so many of them, some people that are having issues with you, gathered together. Sometimes I begin to think, is it you, the Doche, that Yinka comes to that house looking for? Or is it Linc's Edochie? Or is he using Linc's Edochie? Is she using Linc's Edochie to get to you, Edochie? Because every time, even when Linc's was still engaging her, her songs of praise goes to you, Edochie. She loves you, Edochie. She loves everything about you, but she was coming to marry Linc's. How is it going to work? You are marrying another person, and your eye and your mind is on another person. So just look at it. So why I bring this gist right now, trying to bring out these two wives of the same man, is to tell you how things happen and how individuals are. Now, Links has an ex-wife and has an ex-girlfriend. Now, the ex-wife I want you to understand the kind of people that works with Links. When Links had issues with the ex-wife, they were in the court for 3 years. Nobody heard about it. They were going for court, doing everything until the court reconciled them. Until the court rather divorced them, sorry. Remember, we didn't see anything. It was still Yinka that brought the documents of the divorce of Links that shows that court actually divorced them, canceled their marriage, both the church one and the court one. So Paula, that's Amaka, Paula, and Links separated without anybody knowing about it. They went to court without anybody knowing about it. They are doing their child support without anybody knowing about it. They have not quarreled about it. Even if they are quarreled, nobody heard about it on social media. Amaka is on social media, Links is on social media, but you don't see them write to both each other on social media. They don't discuss it. All the discussion we had about this issue came from Yinka. As soon as Yinka came, reached 72 hours of engagement, she blew, shouting. The thing entered her head that she now Link's wife. Well, somebody told me that why no go enter her head when a grandma can't get one small boy where he don't get, and the small boy, he don't test the small boy for shower. The small boy do very well on shower. He test him outside the shower. He do very well outside the shower. He test him for field. He do very well. He test him. Say at least he don't test the guy everywhere. Say he did okay. The guy is strong and now what he want. So why he no go enter in head? Now I begin to advertise, let the whole world know that Links is my own. But it was just indirectly, according to the person, scaring away every other woman that will come close to Links, so that he was advertising everything. Links is a quiet person. So it was on her page that we saw the engagement pictures, not on Link's page. Everything started from her page, announcing then. But what messed her up was when she started dragging Queen May, unprovoked. She started dragging Premier unprovoked because some Maynation were trying to analyze some of the things that happened. Immediately she started, and she was not keeping quiet. She was going around dragging Premier, and that was how everything went sour. And the thing resulted to Links dropping her. Now, that's the point I want to make. The point I came to make here now is that Links dropped her. Links is no longer interested with her. Links is no longer doing anything with her. And she has refused to keep quiet till today. Somebody married Links and had 2 kids with Links and stayed many years with Links. And Links and the person is communicating, taking care of their kids, and nobody hears about it. Now, you just had an engagement with Links, few hours or few, even your relationship with Links didn't last some months. But engagement was what we're saying. It's not quite long on engagement. The next thing, the host, every day up to today, you never stop talking about Links. You talk about Kingsley, Link's friends. You talk about this, and all your narrative on social media are lies. All the proof you are bringing to justify or to authenticate what you're saying are lies. Everything. You can't. Nobody can, understand why you keep lying in order to make people believe that Links actually was coming to beg you. Is it a big thing if Links are begging you? If Links want to beg you, let him beg you now. Is it anybody's problem? Why are you putting it in a way as if Links begging you is a very big thing? Links begging you is a very big achievement. Links begging you is a serious issue. Or I don't understand what you have in mind. You said Kingsley was coming to beg on behalf of Links. At the end of the day, Kingsley was coming to yab you and quarrel you. We have seen it on social media. Kingsley called you Kolomenta. Even is in the chat. What you do is that you cut off some part of the chat and you are publishing some part of it. And the ones you're publishing does not represent what you're saying. Yinkolo, how far? So if you look at these 2 things, you know that one thing is that personally, I believe that Links and Yinka cannot work out together. Even though I don't like Links because of his recent actions and the way he handled the issue at that time concerning Queen May, he immediately wanted to follow money, wanted to support Yinka and everything. That's his own opinion. I'm not against it because everybody has their own opinion. But what I'm saying is that Links does not have the courage of handling a person like Yinka, the person that would have fitted Yinka very well is Yul Edochie, because Yul Edochie for mess am up. Yul Edochie for deal with am. Yul Edochie for show am the one way scatter. Because Linc's Edochie lies quiet life and does quiet life and lives quiet life, whether it's because he's so corny or whether it's that is the way of his own, we don't know. But Yinka is a noisy type. Even if you carry what it's impossible you go video the carry what conscious for social media. Anything where you and then do, you could show him around. That's the kind of man that Yul Edochie is now. If you want to show, you show it. It's like Kowasowa. Ikpechiri. That is Yul Edochie for you. So Linc's Edochie wouldn't have made it very well with Yinka. So all these things that Yinka is shouting, that is Maynation that made Linc to divorce her, no. The Linc was just looking for an opportunity to drop this lady. Linc's Edochie was looking for an opportunity, and the opportunity came at the right time, and they dropped her. So Yinka has to blame herself. She does not have the courage that Linc can manage. She will give Linc trouble. And this kind of person takes Linc to US, can still send Linc back from US within a short period of time, because they will never match, because they can never match. That is just the truth. The truth of the matter is that Linc and Yinka will not be able to match together. So that's just the issue. Linc is a different person, have a different temperament, and Yinka had a different temperament. And now, I thank God for Sapete Edochie. From what Yinka or Uche, I think Uche Maduagu told us that time that Yinka bought something for Sapete Edochie, and Sapete Edochie rejected it because the man had seen the kind of person that Linc is going to. What will Yinka give Linc if not money? And true, Yinka may not have the money, because Linc Edochie is a strong man. If he works hard, he will get money. So what is it that, how can you go to an old woman just because of money? Old woman. They do this thing for una. So that old people now go to go. How can you just send your wife away and you go to old woman? We not go give you anything. And Linc needs, yes, support, needs companionship at this time. At least he needs someone that will be staying with him and they will discuss. At his age, it's not good to be single. Yes, it's not good. 48 years. Linc is 48 years. And at 48 years, he doesn't need to be single. He needs someone to discuss with. He needs someone to stay with. He needs companionship, because he's getting to the other phase of life, the other stage of life. He has started declining as he get to 40, and when you get to 50, you get to 60, things are changing in your body, things are changing in your life. Things, if you have not had any achievement, it's not good. So there are things that you need also to achieve at that time. And the man needs to think well. It's not a time he needs to be thinking about relationship, thinking about love, no. It's a time he needed to settle down. So he needs a matured mind. He doesn't need a bipolar person. He doesn't need a depressed person. He doesn't need a someone who has a psychological effect. He needs a calm person to do this business. And that is why Yinkolo wasn't a very good one for him. So my people, no be smart, I am just trying to tell you why Linc's relationship with Yinkolo didn't work out. It is not about Maynation. It has nothing to do with Maynation. It is not about Maynation, but it is about her courage, her actions, her reactions, and everything is not compatible. Not really compatible with Linc Edochie. So, but there are so many people that, especially Yinkolo mental friends, that are saying Linc drop Yinkolo because of the fear of Maynation. Linc is being controlled by Maynation. Even Yinka is saying it by herself, saying all those people that made him to drop her, will not give him food. That the last movie that Linc did was the one he did while with her, and most of the things that Linc are pasting recently are the painting he does, even old ones. That Linc has never done anything. That's what he's trying to tell us. That Linc has never done anything recently, and Linc is not making any achievement. You don't justify a man like that until you ask him what he's doing. There are Linc Edochie, It's not a noisy type. It's not someone that brings out whatever he's doing on social media. So Yinka, don't conclude yet. But one thing is that you are reaping what you sow. Since you decided that it is Queen May that is your problem, and anybody that will be close to you must be someone who hates Queen May and loves Judy Austin. It is not by force. That's your problem. So anyone that will come close to you must be someone you will cajole into liking Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, but hating Queen May. What did Queen May do to you? Nobody knows. What went wrong? Nobody knows. But you are entitled to like whoever you want and love whoever you want. But it cannot work when you want to fight against a woman of grace. Queen May didn't do you anything, and because she didn't do anything, that's why all the things you are saying and doing against her cannot work. I put it to you, they will never work. They have not worked, and they will never work. Our royal Queen May will go higher and will continue to go higher, higher and higher. So you need to manage it, and you need to have it. That is how it's supposed to be. My people, no be smart, like I share this video, and God will bless you. Make una have a nice day. Bye.